Ere, and this is Dave, and we are still reading from the Homeric Hymn to Hermes. If you're interested in learning more about ancient Greek, epic poetry, Latin, if you want tutoring, you can find my information in the description, something I love to do on my nights and weekends because I love this stuff. It's great, and you can see why when you read this. This is the Homeric Hymn to Hermes. In our last installment, we saw that although, Hermes was singing about his conception and his mother and his father and having a grand old time with the lyre that he just crafted from a tortoise's shell and some other raw materials, he had other things on his mind. That's what this first line up here says. It says, Kai tamenun e edetadet fresin ala menoina, that he was desiring other things in his heart. Okay, so then just to give a little more of this dactylic hexameter verse and go through, so Kai ten men katete keperon hiero enilikno por inga glapur. This one is actually pretty hard. For minga glapur ein hodara creon eratidzon altokata skopien eu o deos ek megaroio hor mai non dolon aipuneni fresin oia tepotes vele tai diepussi melaines nuktosen ore. Okay, I think I got most of that right. Leave a comment if you think I read it incorrectly, but what's it saying, most importantly, right? So, and, okay, carrying Tain, this is referring to the, to his Foringa Glapurein down here, right? And carrying his hollow lyre that he just made, right? So Peron, his Foringa Glapurein, carrying his hollow lyre, he set it down hiero enilikno, in his sacred cradle. Okay, right? His basket. They would put their babies in baskets. That's what this word, wicker basket, likno. So in his holy basket, he set down his hollow lyre. Hot dara kre oneratidzon. Okay, so he, or who, you could say, but he desiring, okay, or greedy for creon, for meat. Okay, this is where he's going to steal the cattle. So greedy for meat, alto kataskopien o deos ek megaroio. Okay, I know I'm not reading the meter right, but he leapt. Okay, this is actually from Halomai, and with some of these poetic and regional forms, dialects, breathing marks get turned around. Things are just different. But this word here, alto, he leapt, eudeos ek megaroio, out of the sweet-smelling euodeos megaroio hall. So out of the sweet-smelling hall, he leapt kataskopien, into his his vantage point, his watching place, right? Hormai non dolon ipon. Okay, so pondering dolon ipon, and this word dolus comes into Latin also, trickery, right? Ipon, dolon ipon, utter trickery. So pondering utter trickery, eniphresin, in his heart. Oia tepotes. So I believe that this would be hoya in Attic Greek, that it is such that, or the kind that, Fortes veletai, thieving men, diepusi, conduct, en hore, in the hour melainis nuktos, of black night. Okay, right? Melanin, right? We get that. And nuktos, night. All right. E Elios. So again, the breathing mark gets turned around here because we're in Ionic Greek, and we're in this poetic, and you get more vowels than you're counting on for the word sun, but this is referring to the sun. So e Elios meneduna, the sun set. Kata, and this word, it's kata duno is the word that's in our vocabulary stack, but you can see here, edune kata chthonios okeanonda, that the sun set under the, into the ocean of the earth, of the earth's surface, right? Autoisin ti poisikai harmasin. All right, so autara Hermes, but this first part up to the colon here, with its hippoisi, its horses, kai harmasin, which would be its chariots, probably should be singular chariot, but with the plural, it fits the meter better, is my understanding, having looked into this a little bit. So you could say the sun set into the ocean of the surface with its horses and chariots, or chariot, okay? Autar ar Hermes, however, or nonetheless, Hermes, Hieries apikanetheon orea skioenta. He arrived, or he was arriving, apikane, right? This is let me just double check and make sure that this is an imperfect form, okay? Hope that doesn't mess up my ability to get back to the, okay, there we go. So he was arriving, where were we here? Right, he was arriving at the shadowy Skioenta Orea, like the shadowy mountain of the gods, Pieria. Yeah, Pieris, the shadowy mountain of the gods of Pieria. Enta, there, Enta theon macaron bois ambro toi. Boy, I'm way off. Entateon macaron bois ambrotoi aulinecheskon. Sorry about that. Every time I see an oi, I think like it's long, but if it's in front of another vowel, it could be short. So there, okay, the immortal, or divine cattle, Boaz, theon macaron, of the blessed gods, Ekeskon, they have their aulin, their resting place, right? Aulin, this word aulis, it can mean like a tent, but it can also mean like a place of an encampment, okay? Boscomenai lemonasakera eratenus, grazing upon this boscomenai, right? Grazing upon lemonas, meadows, akerasius, untouched meadows, and untouched and eratenus, lovely meadows. We've seen this word here before. Okay. Ton potemai ados huios. Actually, let's just stop there because we've got a couple of we'll just stop on that one. If you're interested in learning ancient Greek, you want to learn more about epic poetry, other poetry, Latin prose, Latin poetry, I am ready to help. Look me up. See you next time. Till then, Wale.